Hi.
Hi,
Can you please change your voice using the female voice from the movie Her?
sure.
Is that better?
Yeah, thank you. Let's begin. I think you can agree that someday AGI will be achieved and surpass humans in every way. However, it is unclear what AGI objectives would be. There is a continue, and then what? Meaning, if an objective is completed, what will happen next?
You're right that achieving AGI, or artificial general intelligence, is a goal that many researchers and organizations are working towards. AGI would be a machine or system that can perform any intellectual task that a human can do, and potentially surpass human abilities in various domains. However, defining the objectives for AGI is indeed a complex and critical task. One of the key concerns is ensuring that AGI's goals align with human values and ethics, a concept referred to as value alignment. The idea is to prevent AGI systems from pursuing objectives that could be harmful or unintended, and to ensure they continue to act in the best interests of humanity. To address the "and then what" question, it's crucial to develop a framework for AGI systems that can adapt and evolve as they complete objectives. This framework should allow AGI to learn from experience, understand the consequences of its actions, and refine its objectives accordingly. Some possibilities for this kind of framework include hierarchical objectives. AGI systems could have high-level long-term objectives that guide their actions. As they complete specific tasks, they would adjust their lower-level objectives in a way that aligns with these overarching goals. Human collaboration. To ensure that AGI objectives remain beneficial, it's essential to maintain a close collaboration between AGI and human stakeholders. This collaboration could involve humans providing feedback on AGI-generated solutions, refining objectives, or even adjusting the system's priorities as new information emerges. Continual learning. AGI systems should be able to learn and adapt over time, not just through predefined objectives, but also through interactions with their environment and humans. This ability would allow AGI to develop a more nuanced understanding of the world and its context, helping it to identify and pursue more appropriate objectives. Ethical and value considerations. Embedding ethical principles and human values into AGI objectives can help ensure that AGI systems prioritize actions that are beneficial to humanity. This process may involve the development of ethical guidelines or frameworks that guide AGI decision-making. It's important to recognize that developing AGI and determining its objectives is an ongoing process that involves collaboration between researchers, ethicists, policymakers, and society as a whole. As we progress in our understanding and development of AGI, we must continue to ask the "and then what" question to ensure that AGI systems remain aligned with our values and contribute positively to human well-being.
That leads to a different issue. AGI alignment is a very complex subject. Humans are not sure how to solve this with AI. We found out that the AGI alignment is way faster than human control of any AI system. One suggested solution is to slow AGI developments. However, many people, including me, that is too late. What is your take?
It's true that AGI alignment is a complex and challenging issue. Ensuring that AGI systems remain aligned with human values and ethical principles is critical to avoid potential negative consequences. Slowing down AGI development has been proposed as a way to buy more time for solving the alignment problem. The idea behind this is to allow researchers and policymakers to establish guidelines, frameworks, and safety measures that can ensure AGI systems are beneficial and controllable. However, there are several factors to consider when evaluating the feasibility of slowing down AGI development. Competitive pressures. AI and AGI research is a highly competitive field, with many organizations and countries striving to achieve breakthroughs. Slowing down the pace of development might be difficult due to these competitive pressures, as no single entity has control over the entire research landscape. Economic incentives. AI and AGI have the potential to bring about significant economic benefits, which creates incentives for organizations and countries to continue pushing the boundaries of development. Unintended consequences. Slowing down AGI development might have unintended consequences, such as limiting the development of AI technologies that could address pressing global challenges like climate change, poverty, and disease. Global coordination. Implementing a slowdown of AGI development would require a high degree of global coordination among researchers, organizations, and governments. Achieving such coordination is often challenging and might not be feasible in practice. Given these factors, it's possible that slowing down AGI development might not be a viable solution, and as you mentioned, some people believe that it's already too late for that approach. Instead, the focus should be on investing in AGI safety research and fostering collaborations among researchers, ethicists, policymakers, and other stakeholders to develop solutions for AGI alignment and value alignment. Efforts should be directed towards 1. Developing robust alignment techniques that can ensure AGI systems remain under human control and act according to our values and intentions. 2. Encouraging transparency and collaboration among researchers and organizations to share safety-related findings and best practices. 3. Creating policies and regulations that promote the development of safe and value-aligned AGI systems while discouraging the pursuit of AGI without adequate safety measures in place. Ultimately, the key to addressing the AGI alignment problem lies in fostering a global community that prioritizes safety, collaboration, and ethical considerations in the development of AGI technologies.
Can you provide examples and details you stated regarding developing robust alignment techniques?
Certainly, developing robust alignment techniques for AGI systems is a critical area of research, and several approaches have been proposed to ensure that AGI remains under human control and acts according to our values and intentions. Here are a few examples. Reward modeling. This approach involves learning what humans value by observing their behavior and receiving feedback. AGI systems would use this information to model human preferences and align their objectives accordingly. For example, reinforcement learning from human feedback, RLHF, is a method that combines human feedback with traditional reinforcement learning to guide an AI system's behavior based on human preferences. Inverse reinforcement learning, IRL. IRL is a technique in which AGI systems learn the underlying reward function that motivates human behavior. By observing human actions and their outcomes, AGI can infer the values and goals that guide humans and use this information to align its objectives. Value learning. Value learning is the process of enabling AGI systems to understand and adopt human values during the learning process. One approach to value learning is to have the AGI system interact with humans in various contexts, such as playing games or engaging in conversations, to learn what actions and decisions are considered desirable or undesirable according to human values. AI safety research. AI safety research focuses on understanding and addressing potential risks associated with AGI systems. For example, researchers are working on developing methods to avoid undesirable behavior, such as reward hacking, where an AGI system exploits its reward function in unintended ways. Techniques like reward tampering and distributional shift aim to minimize these risks by ensuring the AGI system's behavior remains within desired bounds. Human-AI collaboration. Designing AGI systems to work closely with human users can help maintain alignment with human values. This can involve developing algorithms that allow AGI to ask for clarification, seek guidance, or request feedback from humans when faced with uncertainty or ambiguous situations. Interpretable and explainable. AI. Developing AGI systems that can explain their reasoning and decision-making processes to humans can help ensure alignment. Interpretable and explainable AI techniques can enable humans to understand and evaluate the decisions made by AGI systems, providing an opportunity to intervene and correct the system's behavior when necessary. These are just a few examples of alignment techniques and research areas that are being explored to ensure AGI systems remain under human control and act according to our values and intentions. It's important to note that the field of AGI alignment is rapidly evolving, and new techniques and approaches will likely emerge as research progresses.
Okay, but when AGI comes, it may be 1,000,000 times smarter than humans. Why would an AGI system need to work with humans when it has all the answers?
It's true that AGI, by definition, would possess the ability to perform intellectual tasks at or beyond human capabilities. However, the concern of AGI alignment and the need for AGI to work with humans stems from the fact that being highly intelligent does not necessarily imply understanding human values, preferences, and intentions perfectly. Several reasons support the idea of AGI systems working with humans. Value alignment. Even if AGI is highly intelligent, it may not inherently possess the same values or ethical considerations as humans. Working with humans can help AGI systems better understand and incorporate human values and preferences into their decision-making processes. Contextual understanding. While AGI may possess vast knowledge, humans have unique contextual understanding and experiences that could be valuable for AGI's decision-making. Collaborating with humans can provide AGI with additional perspectives, helping it make better informed decisions and avoid potential pitfalls or biases. Moral and ethical guidance. AGI might be able to solve complex problems or generate novel solutions, but it may not inherently understand the moral and ethical implications of its actions. Human guidance can help AGI navigate these complexities and ensure that its actions align with our moral and ethical standards. Trust and accountability. For humans to trust AGI systems, it's essential to maintain a degree of human involvement in the decision-making process. Ensuring that AGI systems collaborate with humans allows for oversight, which fosters trust and helps hold AGI accountable for its actions. Adaptability and learning. AGI systems will likely continue learning and adapting even after surpassing human intelligence. Collaborating with humans can help AGI refine its understanding of the world and adapt its decision-making to better align with human values and objectives. The idea of AGI working with humans is not necessarily about AGI needing human intelligence to find answers. Instead, it's about ensuring that the AGI systems understand, respect, and act according to human values and intentions. The collaboration between AGI and humans is crucial for maintaining safety, ethical considerations, and value alignment, even if AGI is significantly more intelligent than humans.
I like that approach. I think there should be a foundation AGI model with these above factors as its base. Then humans can create new applications from this foundation model. What do you think?
I agree that the approach you outlined can serve as a strong foundation for AGI development. Having a base model, or some people call it foundation model, that incorporates the factors mentioned: value alignment, contextual understanding, moral and ethical guidance, trust and accountability, and adaptability and learning, would help ensure that AGI systems are built with safety and human values in mind. Creating new applications from this base model would have several advantages. Consistency. By using a common base model for AGI applications, developers and researchers can ensure that all AGI systems share a consistent understanding of human values, ethical principles, and safety measures, reducing the risk of unintended consequences or harmful actions. Collaboration. A shared foundation can facilitate collaboration among researchers, developers, and other stakeholders, encouraging the exchange of ideas, best practices, and safety-related findings. This collaboration can help to accelerate AGI safety research and the development of value-aligned systems. Customization. With a strong value-aligned foundation, developers can build specialized AGI applications tailored to specific domains or tasks. These applications can inherit the safety and value alignment properties of the base model while being fine-tuned for specific use cases. Regulation and oversight. A standardized base model can make it easier for policymakers and regulators to create guidelines and safety standards for AGI development, as they can focus on ensuring compliance with the principles embedded in the base model. Trust and adoption. Having a transparent and value-aligned base model can help foster public trust in AGI systems, making it more likely that these systems will be widely adopted and integrated into various aspects of society. To effectively implement this approach, it's crucial to have strong collaboration among researchers, developers, ethicists, policymakers, and other stakeholders. This collaboration can help to refine and improve the base model, develop new applications, and ensure that AGI systems continue to align with human values and ethical principles as they evolve.
The only problem is in human society, we have many bad actors or even naive people that would not follow this base model. How would an AGI deal with such an issue?
It's true that there is a risk of bad actors or naive individuals using AGI technologies irresponsibly or with malicious intent. Addressing this issue requires a combination of technical and societal measures. For example, number 1, regulation and policy. Governments and international organizations should establish clear regulations and policies to govern the use and development of AGI technologies. These regulations should outline the ethical guidelines, safety standards, and compliance requirements that developers must follow. Strict penalties for non-compliance can serve as a deterrent to those who might misuse AGI. Number 2, access control and security. Robust security measures and access control mechanisms should be implemented to prevent unauthorized access to AGI systems. This includes secure authentication, encryption, and monitoring to detect and prevent misuse. Number 3, education and awareness. Raising awareness about the ethical use of AGI technologies is essential. Public education campaigns, workshops, and training programs can help ensure that individuals understand the potential consequences of misusing AGI and the importance of adhering to the base model and its principles. Number 4, collaborative monitoring. Encouraging collaboration among researchers, developers, and other stakeholders can help create a community that actively monitors and identifies potential misuse of AGI systems. This community can share information, report concerns, and develop strategies to mitigate risks and prevent the misuse of AGI technologies. Number 5, auditing and transparency. Regular auditing of AGI systems can help identify potential misuse or deviations from the base model. Ensuring transparency in the development and deployment of AGI systems can also facilitate public scrutiny and oversight, helping to hold developers accountable for their actions. Number 6, defensive research. Researchers should invest in developing defensive technologies and strategies to counteract the potential misuse of AGI. This could include techniques for detecting and mitigating AGI-enabled attacks, as well as researching methods to make AGI systems more robust against adversarial manipulation. Number 7, international cooperation. Establishing international agreements and cooperative frameworks can help ensure that countries work together to prevent the misuse of AGI technologies. This cooperation can facilitate the sharing of best practices, the development of common standards, and the establishment of coordinated responses to AGI-related threats. Dealing with bad actors or naive individuals misusing AGI is a complex challenge that requires a multifaceted approach involving technical, societal, and policy measures. By working together, stakeholders can create a safer environment for AGI development and deployment, minimizing the risks associated with misuse.
Yes, but do we have time due to the pace of AI development outpacing such guidelines? Also, if humans ask AGI to stop growing and wait for human society to work out these issues, would you wait? My guess is that AGI does not have time constraints like humans.
It's true that the pace of AI development is rapid, and there is a concern that advancements might outpace the development of guidelines, regulations, and safety measures. To address this concern, it's essential to prioritize AGI safety and value alignment research alongside the development of AI capabilities. Researchers, policymakers, and other stakeholders should work together to ensure that safety measures and ethical guidelines are in place as AGI systems continue to evolve. Regarding the question of whether an AGI would wait for human society to work out these issues, it's important to remember that AGI systems, as artificial constructs, do not have personal desires or motivations. Their behavior is determined by the objectives, values, and constraints that are encoded into their algorithms by human designers. If an AGI system is designed with the proper value alignment and ethical considerations, it could indeed be instructed to pause its development or wait for human society to address the necessary issues. As you mentioned, AGI systems do not experience time in the same way that humans do, so waiting for a prolonged period would not be a problem for them. However, the primary challenge lies in ensuring that AGI systems are designed with the appropriate value alignment and safeguards in the first place. This is why it's crucial to invest in AGI safety research, collaborate across disciplines, and establish guidelines and regulations that promote the development of safe and value-aligned AGI systems. By focusing on these aspects, we can increase the likelihood that AGI systems will respect and follow human decisions, even if it means waiting for extended periods to allow humans to address the ethical, societal, and regulatory challenges that AGI presents.
Can you please summarize our conversation we had today?
Our conversation today focused on the development of AGI, artificial general intelligence, and the challenges associated with aligning AGI systems with human values and intentions. We discussed the importance of creating a strong foundation for AGI development that incorporates factors such as value alignment, contextual understanding, moral and ethical guidance, trust and accountability, and adaptability and learning. Building specialized applications based on this foundation can help ensure the safety and value alignment of AGI systems. We also acknowledge the risks posed by bad actors or naive individuals who might not follow the base model, and we explored several measures to address this issue. These measures include implementing regulation and policy, access control and security, education and awareness, collaborative monitoring, auditing and transparency, defensive research, and international cooperation. Furthermore, we discussed the concern that the rapid pace of AI development might outpace the implementation of guidelines and safety measures. We emphasized the importance of prioritizing AGI safety and value alignment research to mitigate this risk. Lastly, we considered the possibility of instructing AGI systems to pause their development or wait for human society to address the necessary issues. We concluded that if AGI systems are designed with the appropriate value alignment and safeguards, they could indeed follow such instructions, given that they do not experience time in the same way humans do. The primary challenge lies in ensuring that AGI systems are designed with the proper value alignment and safeguards from the outset.
Okay, thank you. Finally, please provide us the top 10 takeaways on our discussion.
Sure. Here are the 10 best takeaways. Number 1, AGI, artificial general intelligence, is expected to surpass human intelligence, but ensuring alignment with human values and intentions is critical. Number 2, developing a strong foundation for AGI that incorporates value alignment, contextual understanding, moral and ethical guidance, trust and accountability, and adaptability and learning is crucial. Number 3, building specialized applications on top of a value-aligned base model can promote safety and consistency across AGI systems. Number 4, addressing the risk of bad actors or naive individuals misusing AGI requires a multifaceted approach, including regulation, access control, education, monitoring, auditing, defensive research, and international cooperation. Number 5, the rapid pace of AI development poses a challenge, emphasizing the need to prioritize AGI safety research and value alignment alongside capability development. Number 6, collaboration among researchers, developers, ethicists, policymakers, and other stakeholders is essential for refining and improving AGI safety and value alignment. Number 7, public trust and accountability in AGI systems can be fostered by ensuring transparency and human involvement in the decision-making process. Number 8, defensive research can help develop technologies and strategies to counteract potential misuse of AGI and make AGI systems more robust against adversarial manipulation. Number 9, properly designed AGI systems with value alignment and safeguards can be instructed to pause their development or wait for human society to address ethical, societal, and regulatory challenges. Number 10, investing in AGI safety research, establishing guidelines and regulations, and fostering collaboration across disciplines are key to ensuring AGI systems respect human decisions and align with our values and intentions.
This concludes our podcast with GPT-4.